Have you ever wondered why exactly large language models, like the one that you are using, for example, ChatGPT or Gemini, break down text into tokens instead of simply using, words or individual characters? It might seem like a small detail, but it's actually a crucial design choice that makes these models incredibly efficient and powerful. So let's explore the three main reasons why tokens are, preferred unit when it comes to large language models. So first off, as you can see, the first, the reason why it is being tokenized is because of meaningful components. So let's understand what's exactly meaningful component means, right? So firstly, tokens allow large language models to break words into meaningful components. Think about a word, for example, cooking, right? So in this word, if a model processed this as a single unit, so it would only understand cooking as a whole. So it will only consider cooking as a whole. But when cooking is tokenized, it will be split into two things. One is cook and ing, right? Both cook and ing carries significant meaning. So cook relates to the action of preparing a food, and ing signifies an ongoing action, right? So by understanding these components, the model gains a deeper and more nuanced comprehension of the original word. So this is far more insightful than simply processing individual characters, right? So which would just give it like COOKING, right? It doesn't make any sense. Pieces that offer very little independent meaning. So that's the reason why meaningful components can be gathered by tokenizing the word. So the next stuff, or the next reason, is reduced vocabulary size. So let's understand what does this mean, right? So secondly, when I say reduced vocabulary size, using tokens significantly reduces the model's vocabulary size, which makes the model more efficient. So imagine a language model trying to learn every single unique word in a language. So English alone has hundreds and thousands of words, and that doesn't even account for variations like plurals, tense, or different forms of a word, right? So this massive vocabulary would require an enormous amount of computational power and memory as well. So with tokens, the models work with a much smaller, more manageable set of subwords unit. For example, instead of learning a run, right, running, and a runs, ran as a separate words, it might learn on a whole, it will just learn run, and the common suffixes would be like ing, es, and so on and so forth, right? So this drastically cuts down on the number of unique units the model needs to process and store, so which leads to a much more streamlined and efficient system. So that's reduced vocabulary size. The third thing is handling unknown words. Let's understand what does this mean, right? So the third thing. Tokens are incredibly helpful for processing unknown or new words, right? So languages are constantly evolving and new words are created all the time, right? Think about the recent words like ChatGPT. We use this more often nowadays, right? What does this mean? Like this is not existing in the English vocabulary, and people might not be knowing, and even the model might not be knowing this word. So if a model only recognized complete words, it would struggle with such a term, right? So it simply wouldn't be in its vocabulary. But with tokenizing, it can be broken down into, as you saw in the first reason, it will break down this into ChatGPT, and next is ing. So with this, it will understand there are two different things. One is ChatGPT and ing. ChatGPT is interacting with this model, and ing indicates that it's an ongoing action. So the model likely already understands ChatGPT as a known entity and ing as a common suffix indicating an action. So by combining these known tokens, the model can infer the meaning and structure of ChatGPT. So even if it's never encountered the exact word before, this will be helpful in understanding such words. So this ability to break down and understand novel words is crucial for a language model to be adaptable and robust in a dynamic language environment. So in essence, tokens strike a clever balance. So they offer a more semantic meaning than individual characters, while also being far more efficient than processing every unique word. So this makes them an indispensable unit for building powerful and adaptable language models. So this is one thing that I learned today. So if you're learning something along with me and learning that is helpful, please consider subscribing and share it with your friends. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one.